Well, Pastor Jim, let's try to break this down so people can understand, because in the United States today, we're living a standard of living that we don't deserve to be living. We don't, people say, well, let's make the economy better. And what they really mean is, let's make things better for ourselves right now so we have an even higher standard of living.
Print some money and give it to us, right?
Well, we consume far more than we produce. We use more wealth than we create. How are we able to do this? Well, let's break it down real simply. Because on a family level, on an individual level, you could start living like a millionaire today. All you got to do is go out, apply for a whole bunch of different credit cards, start spending money like there's no tomorrow, and you can live like a millionaire for a while. Now, a day of reckoning is going to come. Anyone who's ever gotten in trouble with credit cards knows how that feels. Mm-hmm. But for a certain amount of time, you could live like a millionaire. And collectively, of course, that's what we're doing. In fact, in the fourth quarter of last year, Christmas season, everyone loves the Christmas season. Well, in the fourth quarter of 2015, Christmas season, Americans added more to their credit card balances than they did for the entire years of 2009, 2010, 2011 combined, just in the fourth quarter of 2015. So we're going into massive amounts of debt. Now, corporate debt as well. We are seeing the greatest corporate debt, business debt binge we've ever seen in United States history. So the corporations are just going gangbusters for debt, but now the day of reckoning has started. Corporate debt defaults are the highest they've been since the last financial crisis. We're starting to have the big problem, which is causing banks and financial institutions starting to have problems because they're not getting paid back on their debts. But of course, Pastor Jim mentioned the U.S. national debt. What we're doing is we're bringing future consumption into the present. That's what debt does. We're borrowing from future generations, making things worse for them to make things better for us. So when Barack Obama entered the White House, we were $10.6 trillion in debt. Now we're $19.4 trillion in debt, an increase of $8.8 trillion. So when you break that down by year, we've been averaging an average of adding $1.1 trillion a year to the national debt since Barack Obama has been in office. We were told deficits are under control. What? Are you crazy? No, $1.1 trillion a year. That's money we're taking, consumption we're taking from the future, standard of living we're taking from the future, bringing it into the present. That's why I'm saying we're living a standard of living we do not deserve here in the United States of America. We're stealing it from the future. What we're doing to future generations of Americans is beyond criminal. We're living on our credit card as a nation, and a day of reckoning is coming.